Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I want to talk to you about a concept that really helped me out when I was quitting smoking, and I hope it helps you guys out too. It's a strategy that I got from the book, The Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Alan Carr. And it basically goes like this. So inside your mind, there are two monsters. And if you're trying to quit smoking, it is important that you defeat these two monsters. The first monster is called the little monster, and it's the one that lives in your stomach. And this monster is very easy to beat. All you have to do is stop feeding it. And when I was quitting smoking, I would actually feel really good when I was defeating this little monster in my stomach, because I knew that by not giving it cigarettes, it would eventually die. And I think in the book, he says it will die in 8 days. So that's the first monster. Very easy to get rid of. All you have to do is stop feeding it. The second monster is what Alan Carr refers to as the big monster, and this is the monster that lives in your head. And this is the monster that causes people to relapse weeks, months, or years after they've quit smoking. It's the psychological addiction that I've talked about, as opposed to the physical addiction, which is represented by the little monster. The big monster represents the psychological addiction. And this is the monster that's going to say, hey, why don't we just have one? You know, you've had a really stressful week. You've been doing really well with the quitting smoking. You haven't smoked in 2 months now. And maybe now is a good time to smoke. And when you hear these type of thoughts go through your head, you want to immediately label that as the big monster trying to trick you into smoking again. And what this does is when you label that thought as, it's not me, it's the monster that's trying to get me to smoke, it reinforces your goals and it reinforces your intentions to quit smoking. So you say, nope, that's not me. That's the big monster. It's trying to get me to smoke. I'm just going to defeat it by not smoking, by not doing what it wants me to do. I'm going to go out and distract myself. And that takes so much of the power away from that one thought, because it basically says, I'm not going to act on that thought. It's just a thought in my head. It's not from me. It's from this addiction. It's from this psychological addiction. I'm not going to give into it. And it reinstates your intentions of quitting smoking. And this is extremely powerful, and I hope you adopt this metaphor, because it lets you have control again over the addiction. It kind of lets you have control again over your thoughts and over your actions. And I think that this is a really good metaphor to keep in mind every time that you have that thought of, maybe I should just have one, maybe I can smoke again. Just remember that that is the big monster in your head trying to get you to smoke again, and just don't let it win. You know, do whatever it takes to beat that monster. I know you can do it. And if you need help with this, you can always reach out to me. I coach people to stop smoking, and I would love to work with you. And I will see you in the next video.